Welcome back to the podcast, Catch It, A New Perception. My name is Ketuk. Think about some of the things that we've done up to this point and some of the things that we're going to do and talking about how we're moving forward to finish this season. I believe there will be 2 more episodes. The fall equinox will fall on a Monday. I release these on a Sunday. Therefore, there will be 14 episodes this season instead of 13. And happy birthday to the old man that sits in front of you today. I say that because I am going to get more personal about what my journey is, what I'm going to do. And at times you possibly may see me more vulnerable than you've seen me before on this podcast. I'm under the impression it takes a lot of courage to shed tears. And some of you that have sat in sacred circles with me have seen me shed tears. Some of you that have seen me do seminars, workshops, different things, you've seen me shed tears. Moving forward, I am going to be personal in a way that I have not been up to this point in many ways. I tried to keep myself out of this by not having my name on it, by not having my face on it, by doing many things in the past. And as we move forward, these things get included. They begin to get titled, each episode, all kinds of different things. And I think about a line from a song that I've heard and what it means to me and where my life is going as I continue to get to know my higher self. I say that because, as I mentioned in recent episodes, I have cancer. I intend to continue to do this podcast, and although I don't want to make it about this journey with cancer, I want to make this podcast the same thing as it's always been. And that's about changing the way that I feel and sharing with you how I've changed how I felt through taking different action and changing the way that I think. And there are things that are a little overwhelming. There are some actions that I'm going to take when it comes to having this tumor shrunk and or removed that I don't want to take. And I've talked about being willing to do things I don't want to do in other episodes. I've talked about some things that I'm going to trace back to and talk about again. And the line that I think of, he echoes a word in this song. And the line is, I believe in the good things coming. Coming, coming, coming. I believe in the good things coming, and I do. And I will do what it takes to be able to allow that to happen in my life. I'm going to have to take certain actions to be able to allow the good things into my life. Some things I don't want to go through. I'm going to have to take some actions I don't want to take. I'm going to do some things I don't want to do because I believe in the good things coming. I believe in the results of taking the action. That's what I'm talking about when I say I believe in the good things coming. As this man says it in the song, I believe in the good things coming. I am no master, I know nothing. I am a servant and I know something. To me, this is the essence of finding that balance and understanding that when I take the right action with balance in my life, that I will have good outcome. I know that certain people who love me and are attached to me in this lifetime would rather I not talk in certain ways about my journey, preparing for my long journey or whatever that is. The journey of this lifetime I sometimes see different than other people. So one of the reasons that I believe that I do believe in the good things coming is because there's many different reasons that I believe this. And one of them is because I'm going to take the action to be able to get the result I can get. I'm going to trust in people. I'm going to trust in people who love me. I'm going to trust in people that I love. And I'm going to trust in some people I don't know very well, some doctors, some other things, what people may see as alternative medicine to help shrink the tumor. I am going to do what it takes to get the results, to know beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's not just a belief. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I know the good things are coming. I've done so much to change my life up to this point that I'm not going to stop just because it gets hard, just because there's a challenge, because I don't want to do this. Don't get me wrong. I do not want more poison in my body to fight poison. I don't. I will do everything in my power to not let that happen. Doesn't mean that won't happen. You see, I have an obligation coming in to this lifetime to be able to love and respect the people that love me. To love and respect the people that I'm close to, my family, my friends. Now, whether they love and respect me has nothing to do with it. Whether they're close to me or not has nothing to do with it. I can love them just the way they are. Some of them may even disrespect me, not like me, talk down about me, and that's okay. I won't even debate it with them. I won't say that they're wrong. I won't say that they're right. Because it doesn't help me to see the good things coming. It doesn't help me to get to know my higher self when I have to debate whether you agree with me or not. Some people think I should blindly just follow doctors and do what they say. And other people think I should have nothing to do with the doctors. And that's okay. I can respect both opinions. I need to find the balance in my life that will allow me to be able to change enough to be able to get healthy through this process. If that is what my destiny is. We have yet to see this. Chances are you will be aware. Anyone that listens to this will be aware of how this journey goes in some fashion. Because I'm going to let you know, or chances are somebody else would let you know if I'm unable to let you know where things go. I intend to do my very best through this process. Whatever this process is, I will do my very best to continue to put out an episode each and every week. Hopefully about 15 minutes long. I kind of was hoping that next season I'll be able to bring some guests in and start with some guests that have helped people change the way that they feel. Because that's what this is all really all about. It's the fact that our thinking dictates how we feel. If it was a situation that dictated how I felt, everyone that has ever had cancer would feel the way I do, because we all have cancer. That's not true. I believe that I have something to learn from this. I believe possibly some of the people who love me and that are close to me have something to learn from this. And I also have an understanding in how we learn certain things. If they can learn what they need to learn, then they won't need to necessarily go through it again to learn the same lesson. If somehow we're trying, someone or something is trying to teach us something, and we can't get the lessons through our own, maybe what somebody would call a misfortune, tragedy, I don't know what you might call certain things, the terminology you might use, through difficult times maybe, you don't learn what you need to learn, then you get to go through them again. That's my belief. That's my understanding through my own experience also. So I would like to learn what I can learn about staying in today, knowing beyond a belief, knowing that the good things are coming. Knowing I am no master, I know nothing. Knowing I am a servant and I know something. I have a knowing. It's not just a belief. And I hope that up until I get to take my last breath and get to take my long journey, I'm able to always say, I believe in the good things coming. Even if I were to take my long journey today, it would be a good day for me. May be difficult for some people who love me, who are still here in human form. I am ready to do something to be able to change my perception today. Because when I believe in the good things coming, the reason that I believe in them is because I take an action to allow it to happen in my life today. Do you take an action today that allows you to have a belief that everything in your world is going to be good? Not that there isn't tragedy in your world, not that difficult things don't happen, because I think that they happen to most of us, a lot of us. Good people, difficult times, doesn't mean it's not going to be better on the other side. Now, I don't know if this is something physical that I need to learn, something emotional, esoteric, spiritual. I have no idea. What I do know is that I need to be present for it. I need to make sure I understand each and every day that my feet are underneath me, that I have today. I need to be grateful for the breath of life today, because I'm not promised tomorrow any more than you are. I'm acutely aware of this today. I understand where I sit. I sit in certain sacred circles, and I've earned that chair. And today, I've earned this chair. Many times in this lifetime I've said, I don't want what I deserve, not the way that I once treated people. People want to sit and complain in some fashion that they don't deserve this. Today I want what I deserve. And I deserve to have cancer. I deserve to have cancer because I get to learn something from it. I have the privilege of going through this to understand something different on the other side. This is a gift. I will not curse it. No matter where this journey takes me, no matter how it takes me, if it takes me out, and I take my last breath because of this, I have no issues with that. I know that the people who love me don't want to hear that. I know that I believe in the good things coming. I know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the world is better today because I've changed who I am, and I affected somebody one day. Somebody even told me that I impacted their life. And chances are I'm going to do it again. I'm going to impact somebody's life, and they're going to change the world. I know that I can be kind today. I can be loving today. And I can be generous today. That's why I believe in the good things coming. Because I have the opportunity today to live a good life. To be grateful for the breath of life today. To be grateful for what I have, for who I am, and the cancer that I have been gifted so that I can learn something different today. I'd like to have it removed. I'm not asking to have it back. I don't think that I should have to live with it for a lifetime. I'm not saying any of those things. I'm saying I'm not going to curse it because it's in my body. And somehow I believe I was created perfectly. So I'm going to learn how to deal with this. I'm going to learn how to rid myself of this cancer. And I will share this with you, that I went to speak with an oncologist, and it seemed very urgent that some things are going to be done. And I told some people before the appointment, if the oncologist looks at me and says, this cancer is terminal, I said, I'm going to look him in the eyes and say, it's not terminal in me. This cancer is not terminal for me. And I believe that because I believe in the good things coming. Looking forward to next time. Live in harmony with and use the bounty of the land to bring kindness to the world. Dok Shao, okay?